One of the biggest surprises from posting every day was realizing how many people were watching silently. Not liking, not commenting, not even following. Now stay with me here to the end, because once you understand why this happens, you'll stop misreading your own impact online. When I committed to daily videos, I didn't do it to chase likes or numbers. I did it for clarity and for discipline, because Lord knows I need discipline. A side effect was that it helped me sharpen how I communicate personally. But what I didn't expect was how much of an impact would happen without any visible metrics. A couple months ago, my wife and I were visiting the Houston Museum of Natural History. I was recognized by a cousin whom I haven't seen in years, somebody I didn't even recognize at first. Acquaintances would casually reference a communication tip I shared weeks earlier, completely unprompted. And then I was invited to deliver a keynote out of the blue. And then there was the collaboration. I collaborated on 2 different projects. And here's what caught my attention. Most of those people had never liked a single post, never commented, or never shared anything. So by social media standards, they didn't exist. That's when something clicked. Vanity metrics are loud, but real influence is quiet. What actually made these videos work in the background, it wasn't performance, it was consistency and frequency. Consistency builds up familiarity. Whenever you open your LinkedIn, you're gonna see my face, right? Every day, whether you choose to click on it or not. And that consistency builds familiarity. You see my face every day, you're like, hey, there's Derek again. Am I gonna listen to his message? Probably not, but he's showing up every day. So that frequency builds recall, and together, they create trust long before anyone ever raises their hand to click like. Now, there's a principle in communication and marketing called the Rule of 27. And here's how it works. People usually need to hear a message 3 times before they're willing to act. But here's the caveat. A message typically needs to be sent at least 9 times before it's actually heard once. So if you do the math, 3 times to be heard, 9 times sent each time to be heard, that equals 27 repetitions. And that, my friends, is why it's called the Rule of 27. It means this. Silence doesn't mean your message isn't landing. It often means it's still registering. If your message matters, if it affects safety, performance, sales, culture, or clarity, repetition isn't annoying, it's responsible. There's an old saying that we've all heard, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. And if your message is important, you'll repeat it until it's heard, until your message gets the grease. Because otherwise, someone else's message will get that attention instead. And your wheel, it won't even squeak. It won't even register. That's what these daily videos did. Not overnight, definitely not loudly, but consistency. So heading into 2026, ask yourself, is my message showing up often enough to be remembered? Am I repeating what matters, or am I hoping once is enough? Now, before I close, I know I've said vanity metrics were not that important, but I will say this as a creator. Oh, they do feel good. And because of that, I would like to give a strong shout out to Craig Workman, whom I haven't seen in years, but who has single-handedly ensured me from day one that every video, 360 days counting this one, has gotten at least 1 like and 1 forward. He's been a tremendous support in giving me something that every creator can relate to. Not a single video of these 360 days so far has gone by with at least 1 like. Now, in everyday standards, that means nothing. But to a creator, that is a gift with no equal. These vanity metrics aren't everything, but oh, they do feel good. So hit that. So before you assume your message isn't working, check your consistency and check your frequency. And if it matters, you know what to do. Make it repeatable, make it intentional, and make it emu. We are 5 days away from the end, so stick with me. We will see you soon. I love each and every one of you as much as we can professionally. Ciao for now, and have a wonderful Friday. Have a great weekend.